Hey, what's going on? All right, maybe you came over here from the long-term torture test video, the LTT as we're calling it. Thank you, Jen. Maybe you're just, a typical awesome JakeOfALL subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, now's your chance to hit subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get rid of a little housekeeping, right? So first of all, we always do giveaways. We do cool stuff like that. If you're watching my videos and you're commenting to win, check your comments because we reply when you win, okay? We also have that new little spreadsheet thing like that. You can sign up. It's always linked in the description. At this point, this video is going out on Tuesday, and we've already had the big live giveaway and the form and all that. But, status update as well. You can see a little bit of the room. The printers are moved and all that. Why are they moving? Life happens. I went through a divorce. Packout Princess is gone. No, I don't know if she has a YouTube. Not honestly my concern. If you want to find her, good luck. Have fun on your journey. Otherwise, if you're here for tools, packouts, and crazy stuff, welcome. So, as I talked in the long-term torture test, the LTT, we got some cool plates from Stacksmarter, and I wanted to focus on that in this video. So Stacksmarter and I have collabed on his products for a while. We've talked about stuff. We both were messing around with the MODbox as soon as it came out, really trying to see what we could do. He did a plate, I did a plate. He does sort of all-in-one complete solutions. We're a little BYO, bring your own, build your own kind of stuff. So when I was saying I'm going to do the LTT, I was like, Stacksmarter, I need your help. Because Milwaukee has a great stock plate for mounting their things. But some of these other companies don't. And you can get 3D printed feet and all that. But I wanted something that was going to sit outside because it's an LTT, a long-term torture test. So this is the Stacksmarter plate. It's HDPE. It's multiple pieces. It is very well built. It's got lots of provisions. But it's also customizable. So how do you want to mount this? Well, pretty simple. If you look at his MODbox one, you can see that you can just drill holes. And that's what you do. If you don't like where he puts the holes, drill your own. Countersink them, whatever. Make sure you keep them out of the way of the toolbox itself. If it's outside of the perimeter or the area that the toolbox covers, usually it won't matter, but you want to make sure when you're sliding a box in and out. So you can use standard drill bits on these and a countersink bit to make sure your head is covered. So this is for the MODbox, that is for the Toughsystem, and this is for the Stacktech. So let's show you each one of these and sort of them clicking together, right? So this one you can see he's got OEM style latches, and then he's got all of these provisions. And if you look on the bottom of the boxes, there's all these little, bump outs, right? So we're going to turn this so that you guys can see it. We're going to set it on here and make sure it lines up, okay? Then, just like your traditional Toughsystem and the way these latches work, once you're in place, you will clip your latches in, okay? And now you have got your Toughsystem mounted the same way Tough does its stuff, and it's not going to go anywhere, which is perfect for the torture test because it's going to be sitting outside. We live in Florida, hurricanes, you name it, whatever. We don't want it to go away. So let's get this one off the bench. All right, this next one is for the MODbox. MODbox is on the bottom, so let's go ahead and move some stuff around. All right, so the MODbox, water from the swimming pool. I hope you guys watched that video. If you didn't, it will be linked in both the description and those little cards at the end. But with the MODbox, if you have a half size or you have a full size, you're going to have a latch in the center or on your left and on your right. And then you're going to have either two, we'll call them cleats, or points of contact as Jen likes to call them. Or you're going to have four. Now, what you end up doing is, I can't obviously see because I'm backwards, but you get those dropped in where the cleats are going to tongue and groove and click. And now, when I pick it up, I have a bracket. Now, if that was a half size, the latch is over here and the latch is over here, and his bracket has provisions for all three of those scenarios. A full size, left and right. So boom. And that one, it already did have some holes in it, but you could definitely add holes anywhere else. And you can see now we've got a nice secure bracket. All right, now we're gonna do the Stacktech. So Stacktech one, this thing, I mean, he's got a lot of detail in here, but Stacktech uses these little nubs, for a lack of better terms, that trigger the latch mechanism, okay? So you've seen the latch on these when it's unlocked and locked. When it's locked, that's because it's connected into a system. And when it's unlocked, it's when you've disconnected it. So I like to usually put my back of my boxes in first. And there you go. Now I'm going to unlock it on camera. Okay, right? It drops. But now my latch is unlocked. I'm going to do it again. Clicks into place. And now it is nice and secure. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of bonus content, but I wanted to make sure while we had this nice air-conditioned moment again to remind you, like and subscribe. Comment what you would use these brackets for. And if you're on any other videos where you're commenting to win, make sure you check your comments. So here it is. Thank you, Stacksmarter. We're nice and secure. We're going to throw a little time lapse at the end of this of us literally Florida manning it to a fence. We're going to screw these to a piece of pressure treated wood. We're going to put them in the sun, and you saw the finished project if you're coming over from the LTT. And if you're not, go watch the LTT and enjoy this little clip. Thanks for watching. I am the JakeOfALL, and you guys have a great one. Because this plate already had screw holes. If you look, like when I put that there, it's going to miss the box, but it's right on the edge of this board. So that's not going to work. Now, when you're drilling HDPE, well, I want to show you this. So this is what happens if you use an existing hole. This, you have to not put pressure in it. But what I'm going to show you is I have no hole now. And without it having sort of a pilot to start, it chips away really nice. When it has a pilot to start, it does that. So what I did is drill that hole first, then I come back with my smaller bit, and I put that little through the rest of the way. See, these are the ones that I tried using the existing hole. Now they'll be fine. And also, whenever you're drilling anything into plastic, it's better to use this style head. If you use a countersink head, you're telling the plastic to sort of mushroom out of the way instead of clamp. So now, that's below the surface. It's not going to hit the box. This, even though this is dirty, it'll work fine. And then obviously on the ones that I showed you me drilling, you can see it's nice, it's out of the way, machined really well, and that bracket's mounted. And since you're seeing this little bonus content, we'll just go ahead and lock it into place. Now we got to get on to the rest. But